Chapter 125 is now here, and as expected, we get to dive deeper into Miyako and Ichigo's past. It's a bit of a break from the Aqua and Ruby stuff we've been getting, but that might be a good thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna get started with the chapter. The title of the chapter is Dazzled, and it starts right where we left off in chapter 124 with Ichigo arriving at the bar. I'm not even lying when I say this dude Ichigo literally tries to run away as soon as he sees Miyako, like he just dips. Miyako ain't letting this man get away though, and chases after him, with the bartender acting like she's not surprised. I need an explanation on how two of her supposed regulars never met up once after all those years. It sounds a bit like plot convenience, not gonna lie, but seeing Ichigo run for his life was funny, so I guess it's fine. Miyako even manages to stop Ichigo by throwing one of her high heels and smacking him on the back of his head. Like bruh, isn't that assault? Miyako doesn't care though and says she's finally found him as she walks towards Ichigo looking like she's gonna murder him. Miyako then asks Ichigo what type of feelings he thinks she's had to live with this entire time, how she's felt this entire time. She actually gets on top of him and screams that he threw away their promise and questions what the hell has he been doing this whole time. Her rage is understandable considering the stress she's been under for a while now. And then we finally get a brief glimpse into Miyako's past. We see when she first arrived in Tokyo and how the bright sparkling lights of the city stole her heart. Miyako thought that she'd be living in Tokyo's streets, and she wasn't wrong. She thought of the streets like a game. I'll call this game Tokyo Streets. First, you have to defeat the low-level monsters, earn experience points, and money. Basically, she does that by working in the nightlife district. Then with that, she levels up through cosmetic surgery and buys powerful weapons, like better makeup it looks like. Eventually, when talking to adults who only cared about money became the norm, college boys started to look like children to her. However, she soon began to focus on defeating stronger enemies to earn more experience, like executives and investors. We even get to see her stats, and not even gonna lie, Miyako looks like she's on that grind right now. She even changed her jobs to get more powerful. At this rate, Miyako might become one of the best players in the game. It really seemed like Miyako was owning these streets. After all, those streets are friendly to those that are strong, and they accepted Miyako, which affirmed her place. As she grew comfortable, Miyako took care of herself within the rules of the street, and it seems like she got recruited by someone as we see her looking at a card. Then we see Miyako doing some acting as well, and she seems like she's in a good place. However, she also knows that this will come to an end. There are many cute girls in Tokyo, yet Miyako believed she had nothing that would allow her to live as an entertainer herself. As she grew a bit more popular, Miyako began to get more opportunities to meet higher class people. However, the life she was living didn't last long. Once she graduated from university, the number of people inviting Miyako to parties decreased significantly. Miyako didn't really care though. She knew the guys up there would always just cheat on her and move on to other girls, which is why she couldn't be happy, even if she did date them. As a Minato girl who was no longer getting much attention, the only way to stay afloat for Miyako was for her to start introducing other girls to them. By the way, a Minato girl is basically a young woman who likes to spend time in higher class neighborhoods, like Minato District, where the rich people are. Basically gold diggers. But you see, those guys quickly catch on and exploit the woman like Miyako, who are losing their place and take full advantage. But then we see someone step in between Miyako and one of those guys. It's none other than young Ichigo to her rescue. He questions if Miyako is going to continue to do night work forever, and then gives her the offer of a lifetime. If Miyako has nothing else she wants to do, then he asks if she wants to work at his company. We then get a panel of the city in the background with Miyako saying she admires dazzling things. Basically the title drop for the chapter, which is cool. Now, Miyako has a job supporting the dreams of other people. Although, Miyako just thought it was ironic since she was someone who didn't really succeed herself in the entertainment industry. However, Miyako sees something, a dazzling light, in the form of Ai, as Miyako watches from backstage. The bright light Miyako saw from behind the stage was not as bad as she thought. There, Ichigo says he hopes she'll continue to support him in the future. If Miyako is there to support him, Ichigo can show her the most beautiful, dazzling scenery in the world. And Miyako basically asks, what is it? Ichigo tells her it's the Tokyo Dome. Someday, he'll light the dome full of glow sticks, and it'll be everyone's dream. Then we cut back to Miyako yelling at Ichigo while pinning him to the ground. Ichigo said he would show her that scenery, but he selfishly ran away and seemingly gave up. And then we get a beautiful shot of Miyako saying that she hasn't given up yet. She won't give up on what was supposed to be everyone's dream. And that's where the chapter ends. There's actually people watching them there too, even though it's 3 in the morning. But yeah, I am pretty certain now that the fire to achieve their dream will be reignited inside Ichigo, if it hasn't been already. He's already been helping Ruby get great jobs with his connections as the former president of Strawberry Productions. I wonder how Miyako will react to hearing he's been helping Ruby. Even now, he's still been helping in the shadows, even if it's for his own desires. It would be interesting if Ichigo told her about his desire for revenge too, how he wants to kill the man who robbed them of their dreams. With this amount of passion Miyako has for that dream, I wonder if she'll support revenge. Or maybe Miyako will focus on achieving their dream alongside Ruby, while Aqua and Ichigo focus on attaining revenge on the side. What a wholesome family. Unfortunately, there's another break next week, and then another break after 126. It seems like things are gonna slow back down for now, but I don't really mind learning more about Ichigo and Miyako. Eventually, I think this will make it feel even more special once the family is reunited. Maybe even I too, if Aqua and Ruby get together. Just kidding, that's not gonna happen, right? I'll stop there. So yeah, what do y'all think of Miyako doing solo leveling on the streets? Is Ichigo gonna come back? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and thanks for watching. Please consider dropping a like and subscribing if you enjoyed these reviews. And if you want some more Oshi No Ko content, I got some over here. Peace.